Hi, and welcome to the 13th episode of the second season of the Eco Bitch Actress podcast. My name is Sadie C, and I'm your host. Let's welcome back our co host, Superman. Wow, it's raining bears today. It is raining today, but not bears. Superman. Amazing. It's been a while. I have not been updating a lot, but I have been doing this podcast in the middle of my sleep. And I have the best segments, but it's all in my sleep. And I'm like, I'm going to remember it and put it in my latest episode. But of course, I forget everything, and I'm serious. If I did not forget, they will be in this podcast. If you have never heard this podcast, we start with an eco tip that's great for the environment. Might not be for you, but who cares? Followed by an actress story that really happened to me. Okay, for today's eco tip, it's best to refer to my video on YouTube. You can find it on YouTube under Eco Bitch Actress. Whoa, what a surprise. Okay, so see, I'm holding a bottle, empty glass bottle in my hand. Inside the bottle, this is grapefruit peels. Okay, so first, the mini story of the grapefruit peels. If you are an avid listener, you would have listened to my other episode. If you want to go back to it, it's linked below. I think it's second season, episode blah, where I talk about your neighbor's fruit is the best kind of fruit. And I still stand by that, even though other people have commented, whatever. I'm talking about those white people who never pick their fruits. Anyway, so I was taking a walk in the neighborhood, and God has given me a gift. I just found an yellow fruit that was rolling on the sidewalk. So I picked it up. And I was so excited because it looked like an orange. And you know what? These wild oranges slash white people decoration oranges are the best because they're organic, of course, and non-GMO, non-every fucking thing. And when they're sweet, they're really good. You know, it's like a wild card. You don't know how it tastes. So I picked one and then I walked a few feet to look at the tree. And the tree is full of yellow fruits. And I'm like, I wish I could go in and pick them, but I won't because it's private property. It's just inside their front yard. So I did not walk in. I don't do that. We don't do that. Okay. Some Asian aunties will do that, but most Asian people don't do that. Please don't be racist. And but okay, a few feet away on the grass where I don't have to step into their property, there was another yellow fruit. So I picked that one up too without entering any property. And now they are my fruit. So I was so excited because they smell so good. Like when you have a good citrus, you can smell the flower scent. Like some lemons do that too. And it's the best. Anyway, with excitement, I brought my two fruits home and I cut them open and I'm like, bite into it. And it was so bitter. I had to spit it out. Oh my God. I have a high tolerance for fruits, but that was just like medicine bitter. It was gross. And that's when I realized that's why nobody picked it. I think everybody around there probably picked one or two and then went home and had the same experience. It's inedible. It's a grapefruit. It's not even an orange. It was a grapefruit. They didn't give a fuck. So it probably wasn't fertilized. It was so bitter. But that's not the end of the story because now it's where the eco tip comes in. Look at this bottle. So the peel of it was so fragrant though. That part did not change. The meat was bitter and inedible. I mean, some people might just juice it, but I didn't. I'm not like Madeline. I do my green smoothie every morning. Oh my God. I might cut that part out. Okay. So you peel that fruit, and I remember one of the reels I watched on some social media where you can make your own cleaner with just two ingredients, the peel of any citrus and vinegar. So what you do is you fill the bottle with peels and add vinegar to it. And you wait 2 weeks. Hold for pedestrians. And you wait for 2 weeks. And this will become a 100% natural cleaner that you can clean any surface with. Voila. And it doesn't it doesn't taste well, don't try it, but it smells really good. And if anyone's being super picky, yeah, this is an empty bottle. I have not started making it yet because I need a lot more peels. Should I go back to the bitter tree? No. Maybe, yes. Yeah, just wait there every single day till the new ones roll out of their lawn. Extra eco tip. You can use a bottle that's a second use, like the one I'm holding. If any of my Asian bros, sisters will know this because your mom bought this. So this is one of those honey loquat syrup for when you have a sore throat for Chinese, Taiwanese people. And yeah, I kept it. See, this was from 2015. This is a vintage bottle. But a glass bottle you can always use again and again, or you can recycle it. You're welcome for the extra tip. Today's episode is going to be extra short because I have not been rambling a lot recently. I'm just in a very hermit mode, and today is rainy. That's why. Today's actress story is theater. Let's talk indie theater in LA. I've done, I think, 10 plus. Yeah, 10 to 20 plays so far and counting. Cross my fingers. I have a few auditions. Have not heard back from them yet. Hopefully I will. Anyway, I'm not gonna promote the shows that I did not get to, but stop. You have to pay me money for me to promote your show. To my 14 subscribers. Oh my God, it's increasing. Thank you guys. Please subscribe. After doing so many shows, there are many memorable stories, and I'll just pick one to share. So I did a Shakespeare show called Richard III. It was with a smaller company. That's why they're casting it like all races, not just white people, which is amazing. And I got to play the murderer, Murderer 1. I loved playing it. It's so hardcore, so wild. That was the first major time I killed people on stage. Amazing for me. And, out of the 10-ish productions, that was one of the ones that I really liked. The whole experience was great. I made some good friends. There were dance, singing, like all that things. I had fun on stage. People were nice and the shows ended up well, which I'm telling you, it doesn't always happen like that. All the stars have to align. I mean, there are still dramas. People were like gossiping about the manager because he's pretty out there, but whatever, not my gossip. So I not only played the murderer, I also played Ratcliffe. The story basically is Richard III is like a crazy, fucked up psycho king of England, maybe based on that true character. I mean, true king. I don't know. But this was a Shakespeare play. And I also played Ratcliffe, who was the number one like sidekick to the evil king, basically. So I'm like the evil sidekick. I love playing the evil sidekick because I just watch people do bad stuff and I'm not involved. I'm just on the side like dee 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 dee. That is the best role in life. Like, I don't have to carry any burden of the consequences of the bad things. Although everybody dies on our side. So we had a huge fight with the good side and everyone is killed. So, I mean, the number one sidekick was also killed. Cool. So the story is when there was a last scene before the big battle, right? And the morning of the battle, it's all like our bloods are all boiling. And I, as the sidekick, I'm in charge of the king's coat. So I went to the tent and woke him up. Like, my liege, today's the day. Let me put on your coat. The cock has stroke. Oh my God, I forgot my lines. But like, the rooster basically, what did they say? Yeah, the rooster told the time. It's time to wake up and battle. It's a beautiful language. And I mean, as rehearsed, it was just a quick, like, oh my God, wake up. We gotta fight. And then I leave. But then I was talking to this other friend and he was like, oh my God, this is actually a secret love story between Richard III and Ratcliffe, the first sidekick. Because is historically not a woman, but I was playing it. So it could be it. And we're joking about it like, oh, it's a love story and haha. But he, the friend, I'm not going to name it because we're not friends anymore. But he was like, okay. So we did 3 nights. So he's like, okay, today's the night where they film it. So you know what you should do? It was a quick moment, but you should like touch his face. So it's the moment when like Richard III was like kind of weak in the heart. He's like, can I do this? And I'm like, I support you, my lord. I will always be here. And so my friend suggested that I touch King Richard's face while I do that, which will turn it into a love story, which was not in the rehearsal. But then, okay, this is not a good story to tell because I follow directions. But that was a production where, to an extent, we could freely do things. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't even tell this story, but he was like, in today's show, let's touch his face and not tell him. I was fighting in my heart. I was like, should I do it? And then I ended up doing it because I was like, fucking YOLO. I'm gonna touch the king's face because YOLO. So I did it. I was like, my lord, you can do this. I will always be by your side. And I touched his face, which it was funny because the audience had a reaction. They were slightly cracking up, like, disbelief, because it was a very like solemn play. And the king was, of course, it was too quick. I don't think he had a reaction, or he was just like frozen. What the fuck? And then, but it was a great cinematic theater moment, I feel. So it had the theatrical effect. And I don't know, I was really satisfied. And of course, after the show ended, I talked to King Richard about it. And he was like, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it's not even that big of a deal. Okay, I didn't want to see the footage, but I just saw the footage now and it just cracks me up. It was such a good moment though. Like, regardless of what, if we follow the script or not, it was fun. And I think that's what theater is about. I said I want to talk about indie theater, but basically there's no money in there to be made. The actors don't get paid and people don't come to see it, especially today. I feel sad. I feel like watching theater is so underrated. It's so good for your soul. So everybody go watch some theater, anything, not movies, theater. Any little ticket, right? Like $15. It's such great help to the production because we're like always scrambling. There's no money because nobody comes to see, renting out the theater. A lot of times the shows are losing money. And I feel like it's a great playground and home for actors. So I promote them when I have a show. So please, guys, support local theaters. Donate your money there. Don't donate to some political asshole. Donate to theater, please. And I thank you. Great. Please subscribe and follow me on Sadie C Official on Instagram. See you next time.